key things I think for us when we were setting about building Supercede was learning and absorbing as much information as we could about how to go about building a startup. How do you create a tech company? And a lot of people from the insurance and reinsurance space quite understandably don't have that experience previously. So I wanted to ask you, and I know there's some brilliant content on supercede.com where we've written this in articles and blogs and things, but what were the most important resources for you, the best books, podcasts, whatever that you use to sort of work out how we do this?
Yeah, it's a great question, and I read it a lot, especially around like the startup space. Some really, really good books, and I think you see a bit of our evolution with the content in the book. So I think getting off the ground, 0 to 1 by Peter Thiel is a fabulous book. It's like, what does that first step look like? How do you prove the first component parts out? Later on, you have books like Blitz Scaling and Masters of Scale and all these things which are intended to give you a bit of a roadmap for moving into those next few steps. But the other one that I thought was more of a course. It's online now. It's a few years old now, but Y Combinator has their whole startup school that's available on YouTube. It's like 12 weeks, and we went through it when it was a live course with like monthly engagement and coursework and things, but now it's all online. But to think through like, what does it mean to start this kind of company? The other thing I think that was really important, and as an entrepreneur is aspiring to be in this space should think about, is if you want to build a tech company here, build a tech company, right? And what I mean by that is bring on a technical founder, build a technical team. Like this idea that your insight into how claims works and you're going to find some offshore outsourcing team to like, you're just going to send them updates and they're going to build you your widget and you're going to sort of own it. It's just not, I won't say it could never work, but if I were to look at it and provide the advice, which again, kind of the idea of what we're trying to inspire people to jump out and do, is like find a technical part of your founding team and build a technology company. Hire engineers and make that a part of your core proposition, because the technology is important. And I think sometimes in our industry, people have gotten so used to it being like, well, we offshore, like tech is just part of the IT budget or something. Like you're never going to build an iconic technology company with that mentality.
Yeah.